I'm Sameer Puri. I'm from Gap 2000 Films, which is a UK production house. So I'm one half of the team. My sister is the other half. She's based in London. I've been here for about 5 years working on independent film concepts. Our first production was Delhi Boom, which was shot in 2005 in Delhi. It got picked up at the Berlin Film Festival in 2007 and had its market screening at Cannes in 2007 itself. Well, I love India. That's the first thing. Secondly, I think India has such a wide creative pool. There are wonderful technicians here, talented actors. We have no deficit of subjects to explore, original subjects. If you consider movies that are coming from Iran or Iraq or any of the other Middle Eastern countries that produce content-driven stories, you will find that there's a common thread in terms of the human stories that they deal with. And the sort of films that are represented by India abroad are the Hindi mainstream films. And whilst they are entertaining, I think it would be really nice and fascinating for people outside the country to get to see more regional cinema, such as Bengali films from Kerala or Tamil Nadu. And even if we make films in English or in Hindi, but to focus on stories that have themes that could apply to any person in any other part of the world. That's where we were coming from.
I find a lot of British Asian, particularly producers, they're coming up with some ideas. That's very nice content.
Yeah, definitely. I think mainstream films are generally made by a very small, select group of people, and that over here is referred to as the fraternity. But I think if we sort of work on our budgets, slash it down, first start off with a good script and work our way up, in a proper workflow, you develop an efficiency model, explore these concepts, turn them into film, draw on our literature, on our culture, and come up with nice, original, thematic stories with talented actors, rather than sort of budget out and go for the stars. For independent cinema, you're right, we definitely need a thorough distribution ecosystem. And I think that's one of the things which causes a lot of financiers and producers to be weary of independent films. Word of mouth is one of the most important marketing tools for indie filmmakers in India, particularly social media. But then again, if there were proper tie-ups between distribution companies and smaller production houses, you could see a sudden increase in the marketing volume. It's developing. It's not there yet. I think the last Mumbai Film Festival that was held here last month or in October had a very sort of disorganized approach to it. Screenings were not held on time. Sometimes they were just cancelled randomly.
So if you have to change 3 things in Bollywood, what would be they?
Content, and content. Have the patience, be determined. You're swimming against the tide. The stamina, be happy about it, keep working, keep developing your content, keep at it basically. That's it, don't let go. Our latest project is a film called RETARDATION, which is a film that deals with psychological disorders. It's under 100 minutes long, it's English spoken, and it's going to be shot in North India in February 2013. Well, yeah, I think it would be great if you guys can go out there when the film releases and support independent filmmaking. That'll do all our independent producers a lot of good.